Hey guys, Doc here. Have you guys ever wondered how to hit those big 1 to 2 million damage headshots on your Techno? Well, we're going to show you how today, just like this. So guys, we've done a CT 1 through 15 Techno guide before, but we're really going to show you what we use now that we're pushing those gold tiers, including Eye of the Storm on our Techno, what we're using to carry people with. We're going to talk about some of the mod changes, and we're going to talk about how you should be playing the class in general. Make sure to stay tuned. Let's talk about our mods. So on our weapon, we're using the basic Earthborn DLC rifle with blunt shrapnel and killing spree, pretty standard for most builds nowadays. Your other weapon is whatever, just throw whatever on for style points, totally up to you guys. Our helmet. Guys, the attributes that you want on all your gear are bonus firepower, long range damage, and close range damage. We're not even really close with some of our pieces to being god rolls, and you guys are going to see the kind of damage that we do. So, I mean, we're missing it here. That one we've got it. That one we've got it. That one we're missing close range damage. This one, yeah, guys, so we're missing it on some of our pieces. But our mods, we're running Sharp Eye and Bloodlust on our helmet. Those are absolutely mandatory if you're running, playing Techno and running a firepower build. On our chest, we've got Toxic, Lead, and Personal Space. Now, guys, Personal Space is one that I would consider changing out. It is nice for when enemies rush you. But Dum Dum Bullets would be a nice change for this because even though it's 10% over 15, it's actually adding on to the long range damage since that's a majority of the killing that we do is from long range. So I would definitely consider Dum Dum Bullets over Personal Space. I just can't really get rid of it on my gear. And Toxic Lead's how we're reloading our ammo. On our pants, these are our multiplayer pants that we use because the game can be really laggy, as you guys know, and sometimes it's more often that you're going to lose your rounds or your blighted rounds because somebody else might kill something when you have no ammo or very low ammo left, or you just lag or you one-shot something and so you don't get the reload. And so we run this in multiplayer because of multiple issues. But for single player, and if you're running by yourself, I would probably switch out spare mag with the mod that gives you 15% more crit damage. It's the tier 1 trickster mod. I can't remember the name of it right now. And then we've got Captain Hunter on these, 25% more damage to elites. It's broken. On our gloves, we've got Crit Stack and Radical Therapy, 15% more damage to Toxic. And Crit Stack, guys, you're hitting headshots anyways, so that's 7,700 firepower stacks up to 5 times and just keeps going. That's another 35,000 crit right there, or firepower from critting right there. And then on our boots, guys, we are running Euthanizer and Emergency Stance. Euthanizer standard 25% more damage to toxic enemies, and Emergency Stance. Guys, Emergency Stance is not broken anymore. If you knew beforehand, Emergency Stance, when it procced for the very first time you went below 30%, it would actually give you the 65% damage reduction through the entire rest of the expedition or until you died. So pretty much if you were using Emergency Stance, you had 65% damage reduction across the board. It's not broken anymore, guys.
I'm in danger!
You're going to probably want to change it because y'all are going to be getting one shot. What I would suggest on a Techno is when I have the ability to, I can't on these on these boots, but when I get a better set of boots, I'm going to use Mitigation from Death instead. Just a solid 150,000 firepower at all times. We're going to throw that on there instead, or 150,000 armor, sorry, on there instead. To me, it's just more beneficial than Emergency Stance. If we get below 30% health, you got to try to heal yourself up as a Techno, but if you're just taking less damage constantly, it's easier to keep yourself topped off. For our skills, guys, we're running Scrapnel, Blighted Turret, and Blighted Rounds. We'll go over this in a second why. And here is our class tree. You guys can see that all right there. I'm not going to stick around for too long. The only thing I'm going to point out is 2 different skills. That is Cannonade. This is the reason why we run Shrapnel. After we throw our grenade, we get 30% more weapon damage for ourselves and our allies. And then the other one is... I sit around here. The last one, Empowering Antenna. After we use our Decaying Turret, we get another 40% weapon damage for us and our allies. So we're buffing our teammates, we're buffing ourselves, we're getting 70% more weapon damage from these 2 skills alone. That is why we run these 2 skills. Honorable mention to Cold Snap if you're in group play or carrying people. It can be nice, and it also allows you to run the mod that you do, where you do 25% more damage to frozen targets. You could always throw that in instead of Personal Space or something like that, and it'll allow you to get really big hits whenever everything's frozen. So let's get to some gameplay, guys. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, we only have about 2% of our viewers are subscribed, so make sure that you guys hit like, comment, and subscribe, and of course check us out at twitch.tv/docfit.